Welcome to the Rheumatoid Arthritis information session. Here we'll learn about how our normal immune system works and how rheumatoid arthritis affects its normal functioning. Rheumatoid arthritis is a chronic autoimmune disease that affects the synovial membranes in the body. It is characterized by symptoms that include joint tenderness and stiffness, as well as swelling and redness. The cause is unknown, but it is hypothesized that genetics, environment, and lifestyle play key roles in the onset of rheumatoid arthritis. The onset usually occurs between the ages of 25 and 50 and is 3 times more likely to occur in women than in men. Now, Arianna will explain how the immune system functions normally.
T cells are display cells. They chop up invading pathogens and display them as invaders for the T cells to trigger your immune system. When displaying the pathogen, they also display a piece of themselves for the body to recognize. This causes your immune system to fight the invading pathogen and leave your own cells alone. On your B cell, there is a protein called the MHC, or the major histocompatibility complex. This is where that presentation occurs. The T cell now begins the immune response after its contact with the pathogen or invader. The T cells and B cells divide into 2 groups. They each have a memory cell and effector cell. The memory cells of both the T cells and B cells make duplications of themselves so that next time the same intruder arrives, the cells are ready and can destroy it faster. The effector T cell releases cytokines which attract leukocytes to the invader. The effector B cell creates antibodies which attach onto the pathogen, which slow it down, allowing the leukocytes to destroy it using phagocytosis. This process destroys the pathogen and rids it of the body, thus returning the body to homeostatic levels once more. Kennedy will now explain how rheumatoid arthritis affects the immune system.
As previously stated, the onset of rheumatoid arthritis is dependent on certain factors. The factors cause a defect in the MHC complex. This causes the self-antigens of the B cell to be unrecognizable and initiates the immune response against the individual's own cells. The B cells and the T cells still produce memory cells. In people with rheumatoid arthritis, the antibodies produced by the effector B cells are made to destroy the body's own cells. The effector T cells still produce cytokines, which attract macrophage and neutrophils to the synovial membrane. Now I will show you what the body's response looks like inside a joint. The capillaries near the synovial membrane inflame, allowing for the leukocytes to enter easily. The cytokines continue to be released, so more and more leukocytes are attracted to this area of the body, causing a buildup in the joints which results in inflammation. Excess blood vessels are grown by the synovial membrane, resulting in the growth of a destructive vascular granulation tissue called a pannus. This pannus causes cartilage destruction and bone erosion, resulting in the formation of scar tissue. In some cases, this scar tissue can result in the ossification and immobilization of the joint. Now Daisy will give information on the ways to alleviate symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis.
There is no cure for rheumatoid arthritis, but there are ways to alleviate symptoms. One way is by adding phytochemicals into your diet. Phytochemicals branch into 3 categories. The category that is most important for an individual suffering from rheumatoid arthritis is anti-inflammatories. Some foods that you can incorporate into your diet that contain these phytochemicals are thyme, ginger, turmeric, and mint. By incorporating these herbs and spices, the inflammation and swelling will be reduced in the synovial membrane, resulting in decreased pain. Thank you all for coming to our information session about rheumatoid arthritis.